tramway is currently taking a sabbatical, but it's business as usual as we continue our look at the small world of die-cast Land Rovers. In support of the videos, we also have a website which is packed with useful information. Why not join our brand new Facebook group where we discuss all things to do with the small world of die-cast Land Rovers. Welcome to episode 2 of this series where we take a look at the Range Rover 2003 models produced by Cararama. In 1/76 scale, that's the HO00 gauge size, and these models fit nicely into model railways, etc. Right, in episode 1 we looked at the green versions and the blue versions. So in this one we're going to pick up with the reds, white and silver versions. We now move to the red versions, and there are two. There's metallic red and what is listed as cherry red. Now the metallic red version has 3 that we know of, and we'll come back to this one in a minute, but we'll go to the second one down. As I say, its colour is metallic red, usual VTS 945 registration, beige interior, dark grey dashboard, solid sun strip. So yeah, small version of the sun strip across the front there. Schuko on the base with painted exhaust details. You can see there how difficult it is to paint. All they can do is highlight the leading edge of it because it's so difficult to get in to paint this one. So it might explain why not that many of them come painted. Painted rear lights on it, Schuko on the base and painted exhaust as we've seen. Right, the next version of it is the same registration, beige interior, dark grey dashboard. It's shown as no sun strip, and in so saying, let's go to it. It's just basically the smaller of the two. This particular listing did decide to come up as no sun strip, but for that I would read solid sun strip. Painted rear lights, hung well on the base, and a painted exhaust. So if we go to there we have it. It's just the usual printing for Range Rover and the Hongwell branding. So 2 different versions. No sign of the all beige interiors on these, and the one at the top is beige interior, dark grey dashboard, solid sun strip question mark. Now we believe it is unpainted rear lights, so we could hazard a guess that that is going to be a graduated sun strip, but until we get our hands on one, it's possible it could be something different. But going on the evidence of the unpainted rear lights, I would say there's a good chance that's what it's going to be, and what's on the base we're not quite sure, and whether the exhaust is painted or not. The next red one is a cherry red. Now it's so difficult. I've got caught out twice buying what I thought was a cherry red version, only for it to turn out to be the metallic reds. Thought I purchased a cherry red one, admittedly offline via photos that were probably taken on a mobile phone or something of that description. So very elusive, very hard to find. do be careful that you don't make the mistake I did, because it can prove, well, just cost you money at the end of the day. Right, standard number plate, beige interior, dark grey dashboard, sun strip we don't know, painted rear lights, hung well on base, and a painted exhaust. So that's what you can expect from that one. That's it for the reds. Let's return to our menu and we'll deal with the white one next. In the white there are two, and I've only just got my hands on this one today and had to quickly photograph it to include it in this video. Range Rover 2003, standard wheels, usual number plate, beige interior, dark grey dashboard, a graded sun strip with unpainted rear lights. That is an example of the graded sun strip. Not so easy to see on photographs. I tried 3 or 4 times to get a decent photograph of it, but when you use your eyes and look at it close up, you can see that it has a graded effect down here at the bottom. Range Rover on the rear, number plate, etc. But can you see how no paint on the lights whatsoever? And on the bottom it's the usual painted with Hongwell, Range Rover, etc. So let's return to the main menu. Right, so that's the first one. The second one is beige interior, dark grey dashboard, solid sun strip, painted rear lights. So there you have it. They've done away with the graded windscreen, Range Rover, and the painted detail on the lights on the rear. And an unpainted base with Range Rover, etc. Now, I would hazard a guess this is the first release, and then this one came second with the revised simplified window top arrangement for the sun strip and unpainted exhaust, etc. So yeah, that's going to be the second one, pretty sure. That's the first release, and they seem to have resisted the temptation to go with a beige interior and a beige dashboard. We now move to the metallic silver grey version, and there's only one of these that we know of. The main thing about this vehicle is the addition of a tow bar, because this one comes paired with a Fisher speedboat, and there we have it. If we take a close look at it, it's got the usual registration number. It's got a beige interior with a dark grey dashboard. No sun strip, as we've seen before. On the rear, you've got Range Rover picked out with the lights, etc. It's not particularly strong, isn't the word Range Rover on the silver models. The base features the unpainted exhaust, Hongwell Range Rover, and here's where the addition of the tow bar is. Now, on some of the other models, this just seems to be a rough area. So, were some of these bases used on the other versions with this area just being removed is anybody's guess. But until a few more of these turn up, it's unknown as to if there is any without a tow bar. There's a close-up view of the tow bar arrangement at the rear, and the tow bar fits on, and the trailer fits on, sorry. There we have it, that's the presentation pack that come in. There's about 4 or 5 different speedboats, and these tend to be paired with different models from the Cararama range. Whether this silver one was paired with any other speedboats, I don't think so, but it is possible. The vehicle looks pretty standard when we look around it from the side, standard wheels, etc. And there's the other side. The front does feature the word Range Rover, but it's very hard to read. Very hard to read. So there you have it. As I say, only one version that we know of these, but it's possible they may turn up in other configurations, but not seen any up to present. Right, let's return to the main page, and that just leaves us the deckled versions to do in the next video, and that will completely finish our look at Hongwell Cararama Land Rovers. We'll look forward to seeing you in that one, and as usual, stay safe and happy collecting.